Did somebody call the Ether Bunny? You guys know what day it is today? Today's Ether. So let's check out today's video. First, I got my 2 cans of Ether here, and I got a really special thing to do with these. First, we're gonna start this video off in the right direction. Ew, that's gonna be spicy. All right, bottoms up. Woo! All right, let's go give some other things some ether. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take these 2 cans of premium ether starting fluid, and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna wish each and every one of my engines, I hope I can find them all, a happy ether, because ether is a family thing, and I don't want to leave any of my vehicles or engines out. I want them to be all included and have a great day. So let's get started. All right, I think I should start the video off with this pile of Oh man, I think I just ruined that engine with ether. All right, happy ether mini bike. All right, on to our next victim. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Eeny, meeny, miny, junk. You know, this is one of those cars that would look a lot better in a junkyard than in my yard. I really think that. Right. Oh, of course it's dead. Damn it. All right, we got the junk pack hooked up. Now we got to find her ether hole. I think it's down there. Yeah, there's her ether hole right there. Yeah, that's a nice ether hole. All right, happy ether, everybody. Just once again, I mean, what a great holiday to spend with all your vehicles and all your engines. Happy ether. All right, let's see if this thing will start. You gotta put it right to the floor. Wait, how do they do that thing? There we go. This old piece of shit really likes ether. Yeah. All right, another one down. Let's move on to the next one. Look at all that ether smoke right there. Man, oh man. Oh, she died on ether. You know, there's everybody out there that says ether will ruin your engine. Well, so far we ruined 2 engines. So we're gonna ruin that one, maybe that one. I don't know how bad I want to get yelled at. We're gonna ruin that one, and that one. And then we're gonna bring them all to the junkyard. All right, here's our next victim. There, we got our one battery hooked up and our junk pack. And make sure you do this. Make sure you hit the subscribe button thing. So for those of you who watch my channel all the time, you'll know that this thing gets a happy ether every time it gets started. So I know you guys like hearing it run, so we're gonna ether it up and start it anyway. This may appear to have 2 ether holes, but it only has 1. See, that one there's been cut off. This is just for looks. Because you can't restore a truck and only put 1 air cleaner on it. You need 2 air cleaners and 2 stacks. So here's our ether hole right here on the old Pete. See if we can shoot it right down in there. A lot in there. Alright, put her to the floor. Make sure she's in neutral. And hit the ether button. Sexier than a 1600 series Caterpillar engine starting up cold. I tell you that right now. 3406 sounds pretty good, but the 1600 series engines, they just sound so good. I mean, listen to this thing. Give the ether pedal a couple of taps. Yeah, she's cold. It got down to like 22 degrees last night, so it's the perfect day for an ether Sunday. All right, happy ether, old Pete. Happy ether. All right, on to our next contestant. The Plymouth Duster. The Plymouth Duster. So the sad truth about it is the Plymouth Duster already got wished a happy ether about 2 weeks ago, and the engine just came out of it. Like it just came out. But we're gonna wish it an actual happy ether. So right in this general direction is where the air cleaner would be. So here we go. Happy ether, Duster. Happy ether. You know what? I've made an executive decision. This thing doesn't count as an engine, but I'm still gonna wish it a happy ether. So let's get to it. Here we go. Took a little ether to get that thing started. Let's give her a little more. All right. Happy ether, kerosene heater. Happy ether. All right, on to the Pontiac Vibe now. The one that we just painted. The thing even looks good when it's all salt. Man, this car looks nice. I'm so happy with this paint job. Just couldn't be happier. Where's her ether hole at? We gotta dig a little bit. Right there. There's her ether hole. Okay, all right, look at that. Easy access. All right, here we go. All right, let's see if we can stretch some head bolts.
Our dad shares why ICANN is an amazing place to work.
Family first. What?
All right, I don't want to put this one to the floor because I can't afford to fix it. We'll give her a couple ether pedal whops though. All right. All right, just for you guys for watching this stupid video, I'll give her a couple extra snorts. Yeah, I better quit while I'm ahead before she trips a code, and then I'm gonna have to try to figure out what the hell's going on. Oh. Happy ether, Pontiac Vibe. Happy ether. All right, guys, I got a good one, but we gotta be quiet for this. Let's wish my dad's van a happy ether. All right, we made it over here. All right, guys, we made it over here. We didn't get caught yet. You gotta hurry up and do this to my dad's van before he comes out, because he's gonna jack my ass if he catches me doing this. Ready? Here we go. It's gonna be fun. There's the air cleaner back there that goes right down in the heart of the motor. That big 318. There's a tube that comes out. Right there. There's our ether hole. Ready? Ready? My dad is gonna be so pissed. Happy ether, Dad. Happy ether. All right, here we go again. Time for the M915A1 to get a happy ether. So you guys might be a little disappointed because we're not actually gonna start it because I have the injection pump kind of tore apart a little bit because I'm trying to find the fuel leak back problem and it's not running at this time. And you're gonna see that in the next video, but it's still not exempt from a happy ether. So we're gonna do it anyway. All right, that looks like our ether hole right there. This thing already got about 18 cans of happy ether. Happy ether. Happy ether, AM General. Happy ether. We're approaching our next engine to give a happy ether. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We gotta get to our ether hole. Alright, there's our ether hole right there. I don't want to give her too much because then she won't start. Alright guys, well I guess ether really does kill engines. I mean just about every engine we sprayed it into it killed it, so I guess this thing's going to the junkyard now. We killed the engine. All the head bolts are stretched. You put up a good fight, happy ether wood splitter. Alright. It's time for the old Ferguson TO20 to get a happy ether, stretch some head bolts, and bend some connecting rods. There's the ether hole right there. That thing's reliable. That tractor hasn't been running in like 6 months. 6 months that thing hasn't been running. All winter, old gas. Just started right up. Man, they don't make them like that anymore. You know, if there was some new piece of junk with all this wiring, who knows what would happen. You'd probably be bringing it to the dealer for a whole rebuild. Thing started right up. All right, even the old Ferguson TO20 couldn't even take the abuse. I don't know what happened, but I either bent some connecting rod or stretched the head bolts, so ether killed that too. So everybody that says ether ruins engines, they're right. I mean, we already ruined like 3 engines so far. So this is going to the junkyard now. What a shame. We enjoyed a last happy ether together though, old girl. We really did. So happy ether, old Ferguson TO20. Happy ether. All right, time to move on to the New Holland C175, my skid steer. I don't know if you can hear it, but we're down to the last couple shots of ether here. So it looks like we're gonna wish this a happy ether, and then we're gonna have to move on to another can of happy ether. I don't know if you guys can see our ether hole down there, but it's like right to the bottom of this air cleaner, so we're gonna wish her happy ether right there. There we go. Got a bunch in there. Goody goody. There's a little 4-cylinder Fiat motor. We'll see if we can stretch these head bolts and bend these con rods. All right, I'm not even going to use the glow plugs because she's full of happy ether. Oh, look at that! Look at that! This thing, it didn't even need the glow plugs now. This must be a pretty well-rounded motor because I didn't even hear any ether knock when that thing started up. Got a blown head gasket? Don't look like it. All right. Even ruined this can. Look at that. We didn't even pop it. Huh. Look at that. That's how you repressurize a happy ether can. You just park a 9,000 pound track loader on top of the can, and it even gives you a little more. All right, happy ether, New Holland 175. Happy ether. All right, we're on to our Sink It can, and we found our next ether victim. Ether bunny's coming for the ransom. The Ransoms 723D, little 3-cylinder diesel. I think it's I don't think it's Kubota. It's one of those companies like Kubota. They're pretty much all the same anyway. All right, let's see if we can stretch some head bolts on this thing. This is probably going to need the jumper pack because it hasn't been running all winter, but let's see anyway. Man, that's a die-hard battery. You know, this battery's been in this thing ever since I bought it like 5 years ago. It never gets unhooked. It never gets put inside during the winter. It's never been charged. I mean, I don't know. This battery is a real dinosaur, I tell you what. All right, now we have to search for her ether hole. Oh, right there. There it is. It's in the back. I ain't even got to take all that shit apart right there. There it is right there. Right down in there. Let's see if we can see how good her aim is. All right. Here, I'll keep you guys here so you can see the head bolt stretch. Well, this is a first, maybe because it's a little cold. I usually don't start this thing this early. I usually wait till like another month to start this, so it is pretty cold, so I'll give it that. So I think we are going to put the jumper pack on it simply because I don't want to burn up the starter. Our ether hole's probably evaporated now, so we got to put a little bit more in there. Ether Ransom's lawnmower. Good job. Well, it's been about a half hour now and the old Pete's been idling, so I think we got the oil up to the top end of the motor finally. I bet all you guys that call yourselves real truckers have no idea how to shut this thing off. This goes back to the old school days right here. You steering wheel holders with the automatic transmissions ain't got a clue what that shit means. This is what I think of automatic transmissions. It's got 2 automatic transmissions. Yeah, 2 automatics. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the guy behind me over in the field, the Amish guy, shoveling the shit into the horse and shit spreader. I should go over there and ask him if I can wish the horse a happy ether. Might rev that thing up and make it spread to shit faster. He'd be happier than a horse and shit. That'd be cool. There'd be shit flying all the way across the street hitting all my stuff. All right, we're gonna take a little walk and see what other things we can wish a happy ether to. See what other things we might have missed. Wait. I think I see something. Check it out. Let's sneak up on it because we don't want to give it a chance to get away. Right there. Right there. There she is. All right. Let's see what this old turd has under the hood. Check it out. It's a double wastegated turbo compound. Yeah. Man, this thing moves. I forgot about this. Man, this thing rips. Right. 9 horsepower. I bet you with this double wastegated turbo compound, it probably has 900. Yeah, that's right. See, this is before the double wastegated turblet. Right here, 9.00. And then the decimal point just moves to there. So now with the double wastegated turblet system, we got 900 horsepower. This thing even has 2 ether holes on it. Yeah. I tell you what, I'm gonna make a prediction here. We're gonna stretch the head bolts, we're gonna bend the connecting rod, and we're gonna shear the main caps, the main bolts and main caps right off, and the whole crank is just gonna come right out the bottom of the engine. We're gonna blow the Jake brake calipers right off of it. Maximum performance. You think these turbos aren't real? Check this out. Check this out. Look at that turbo spinning in there. Look at that turbo spinning. You see that turbo spinning in there? If these turbos weren't really attached to this engine, it wouldn't be spinning. It's real. This is the real deal, guys. This thing will do about 100 miles an hour. Another way to prove to you that it's real, I'm gonna spray some ether into the turblet, and the motor should rev up. If the motor don't rev up, that means the turbos aren't connected. About as real as it gets, guys. This thing is freaking sweet. This thing is junk. Junk. Man, I tell you, what a nice ride. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Now we got a nice little Kubota diesel right here. Let's see if we can find her ether hole. Yeah, there's her ether hole right there. This motor has never been run before, but when I do finally get to start it, right there, happy ether. This will help it start in the future. Look at what else we got down here. We got an old hit and miss motor. This thing weighs about 900 pounds, so I'm not even going to try to dig it out of here. But there's the ether hole right there. Right there. I wish her a happy ether. Alright, we got these two motors ethered up. Let's go see what else we got. Alright, so I was just on my way out of the trailer, and I couldn't help to notice I got these two decommissioned ether holes right here, so we're gonna go ahead and I can't reach that one. That's why they make this stuff, so it could reach. That way you could reach it all the way over here for lazy people. All right, there, make these two ether holes remember what they used to eat all the time. Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize how many engines I had laying around to just wish a happy ether to. Look at that nice tan ether hole, nice pristine. Wonder if it helps if you shake the ether, the happy ether. Maybe it makes it a happier ether. I didn't even get that thing started and all the rod bolts are stretched. The main bolts are stretched. The head bolts are stretched. I think we broke the cam. We blew the injector right out of the top of the head. Tell you, this ether stuff is a killer, man. It really is. I'm out of breath, so I'm done trying to start that thing. All right, guys. Last but not least, the ether bunny is ready to blow the crank right out of this truck right here. This crank is gonna just drop. The crank is gonna drop. The head bolts are gonna get stretched. The connecting rods are gonna get bent. I don't know, how many times did I say that in this video? I tell you what, why don't you comment on how many times I said that in this video, and I don't know what I'll do. I'd like to say I'd do something, but I'm not famous on YouTube yet, so nobody's really gonna do anything. I'd like to say I'd like sign this ether can and then like mail it to one of my subscribers. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna wish the old International 3406A model Caterpillar a happy ether. Here we go. Is that the sound it makes when the head bolts get stretched? Yeah, I really think the head bolts are stretched on this thing. I mean, that's all it could be. I mean, there's no way that's the governor trying to keep it running because it's cold. I mean, that's definitely stretched head bolts. There's two favorite things that I like in life. It's a 1600 series Caterpillar engine starting up cold, and the 3400 series Caterpillar engine starting up cold. It just doesn't get any better than that. I mean, it just doesn't. You just can't deny it that that is the best sound in the whole entire world. Damn son of a stupid piece of shit. Oh, hey guys. Oh, I'm just checking out the damage I did to make this video for all you guys. So, I mean, this skid steer's it's junk. So, yeah, I hope you guys like this ether video I made, because, you know, now I gotta pay for it. I don't know. I mean, I'm accepting donations. I'm sure every single connecting rod in every vehicle I started for you today probably looks just like this one. So, let's go check out some other damage. Oh, man. Oh, we ruined the International. Holy shit. Unbelievable. The whole crank and the pistons. We broke the cam. What? Look at these pistons. They're all bent. The whole crank came out. Look at this stretched head bolt. Look at that head bolt. Can you believe that head bolt's stretched like that? All from using ether. There's no way I'm ever gonna recover from this happy ether. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because this truck's junk now.